What's in our stack pointer? Same thing. What's in our program counter? Location of the next instruction, okay, after the printf. And are we ready to do the next instruction? Yep, okay, good. And so now and the next instruction, by the way, was to take the number 0 and stick it in W0. Okay, so that just got executed. And if I look at W0, what's in it now? That makes sense, right? What was it right before I did that? Okay, yeah, whatever. Okay. Okay, so what's the instruction I'm about to execute? This. So what should we expect to see happen after this executes? So what is this thing going to do? Yeah, well, okay, so it's going to take whatever's on the stack and put those things back into X29 and X30, okay? So if I look at X29 and X30, this is what they are right now before I execute that instruction. Okay, and for that matter, what's the stack pointer? That. Okay, so the, right, because that instruction is going to modify actually 3 registers. X29's contents come from memory, X30's contents come from memory, and then the stack pointer gets 16 added to it. Okay, and let's remember why it's adding. How do I expand the stack? Which direction does the stack expand? Downwards, and so I'm really subtracting from a number, and then to go back the other direction, I'm adding to it. Okay, that's just the convention. Okay, so when this instruction executes, what do you expect to see in the stack pointer after it executes? So 050 is what's in the stack pointer right before it executes. What should happen after it executes? It'll be 060, okay? And this is annoying, I know. 16 is in decimal, but these memory addresses are in hex, right? So 16 is really a 1 in the second position of a hex number, okay? And for that matter, what's going to end up in X29 and X30? Well, what's in X30 right now? Blah, 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 5F4, okay? If I look at the stack, this is what should go into the X30 register after this thing executes. And this number is going to be what goes into X29. Okay, we push them onto the stack and now we're popping them back off. Okay, all right, so let's execute that. And let's look at all of the same registers we just did. X29 is now that. X30 is now that. And our stack pointer is now 060. Okay, so that makes sense. And then we're about to execute the return command. And at that point, basically we're done, right? Okay, and inferior process exited normally because what was my exit code? What did I put in the W0? I put 0, okay? And Linux's convention for exit status is 0 is everything's good. And you use other numbers for when things are bad, okay? All right, so crash course in assembly, yeah. Sure, let me stop streaming first.